Hello, everybody. What's up? What's going on? And welcome to the 86th episode of Raptors One. So before I even begin, I just want to give a quick shout out to the new subscribers who subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the Raptors One family. Much appreciated, much love. And of course, to the current subscribers who keep supporting me, much love and much appreciated for the support. And the ones who are still on the fence, who are still thinking, should I be joining and should I be subscribing? I mean, he's pretty entertaining, very knowledgeable about the game. And I love his opinions because we kind of think alike. Don't hesitate. Just hit that subscribe button and just join the Raptors in One family. I have a lot of room for y'all to join. And of course, if you like the content, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and hit the comment section, but keep it respectful, ladies and gents. So now I want to talk about what I've been kind of monitoring on the social media, especially on Twitter. It's been catching like hot fire, and even before this news came out, I kind of did like some mock trades ever since Phoenix got knocked out from the playoffs. Of course, those trades involved Chris Paul, okay? So even before I got this report, now this report suggests that the Phoenix Suns owner is aggressively looking to shop for Chris Paul, but they're also keeping an aggressive eye on none other than Raptors' Fred VanVleet. Well, would you look at that? And I put this, like I had come up with this mock trade. You can see it. It's like a 1 in a million chance of this happening. But if it were to happen, I mean, wow, can you imagine the Raptors starting five? All right. So here we go. We're giving up Chris Boucher, a second round pick, as well as Gary Trent with a sign and trade for what he would be looking for in the open market when he opts out of his contract. And we give them up for Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. Now, you might be wondering, well, why Jaylen Brown? Because it seems like from the start of the season, Jaylen Brown has not been very happy with being a Celtic. And it comes for different reasons, whether, he's not being valued as much as a member of the Celtic by the Celtic organization or by even the fans. And, he's made it very apparent even in the last game where he actually called out the Celtics fans saying, hey, y'all was just, mediocre at best when it came to our home games, but I really urge you, I'm calling you out, come over and support us, So things like that, it doesn't come from just anywhere. It comes from discontent, is especially with Jaylen Brown and the Celtics organization. And that's why I figured, let's just go shop for Jaylen Brown, because he's going to be very well appreciated with the Raptors organization, especially what he brings to the table on the offensive and the defensive end. Then I figured, all right, now since I've heard this news about how Phoenix Suns are aggressively shopping for Fred VanVleet and they're aggressively looking to get rid of Chris Paul, well, let's come up with a trade. And what did I do here? Essentially taking both the point guards from the Phoenix Suns. It's Chris Paul and Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne, even though he's considered a point guard, he could be a very good shooting guard as well. And that definitely addresses scoring and shooting percentages, which were some major areas of issue for the Raptors. Now, with Chris Paul coming over here, I mean, I feel like since we're going to that culture change, we've already fired Nick Nurse and we're looking for a head coach. Fred VanVleet's going to opt out of his final year because he wants to hit the free agency. He wants to make some big money. He's betting on himself. And guess what? I think he's going to get paid in Phoenix. Now, I do realize that I had mentioned Chicago, since they're also kind of looking for that point guard. And maybe that might be looking a little more enticing to Freddie, because he gets to still be in the Eastern Conference. It's an easier conference, relatively speaking, compared to the Western Conference. And he gets to play for his hometown, right? But I feel like the idea of playing with KD and D Book, I think might be salivating for Freddie, and he might think about just going to Phoenix instead. Bringing back the trade here, we got Chris Paul, Cameron Payne coming to the Raptors, and then we're giving up Thad Young and, of course, Fred VanVleet with a new sign and trade for the big bucks that he's been asking for. And I feel like that's what the Raptors need to do with these two players, Gary Trent and Fred VanVleet. As much as I don't want to give up on Gary Trent, if it means we get a player like Jaylen Brown, sign and trade, baby. That is what I honestly believe is the best option where both sides win, because Gary Trent gets his Boston Celtics team, which is a competing team that wants to make it to the finals, and they're looking to upgrade at all times. And he gets to play along with the likes of Jason Tatum. So I think Gary Trent might want to go there. And then we got Freddie, who will want to go for wants to make the big money, but he also wants to hit the playoffs, maybe go for that finals run. And his best chance is going to have to be Phoenix more so than Chicago. But we'll see how that goes. So that's what I was thinking, just wanted to make some quick thoughts here and share it with y'all. Just a quick, before I sign off, I just wanted to mention in our head coach hunt, ladies and gents, hit that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. If we should get Becky Hammon or Adrian Griffin or anybody else that has been mentioned in the Toronto's head coach hunting radar. I personally think we should either go for Adrian Griffin. Again, nothing against Becky Hammon, to be quite honest. I don't know her well enough. I don't know how her coaching style is. But from what I have seen about her resume, it seems like a very impressive resume. Kind of Nick Nurse-ish. But again, I'm apprehensive about getting Becky Hammon. I think we should just either stick with Adrian Griffin or Mike Scariolo. Is it Mike Scariolo, the Italian coach there? I think he used to actually be on the Raptors roster, one of the assistant coaches. And I honestly, if I were to lean for a head coach, it's got to be either Adrian Griffin or Mike Scariolo. And just to add fuel to the fire here, I also kind of was tracking this, that the Raptors GM as well as Masai Ujiri actually flew to Italy to interview this man for the head coach position. Think about that. Okay. Now there was a lot of speculation even about this, and I was thinking, you know what? If he wasn't being considered as one of the potential prime candidates for the head coaching job, why would they go all the way to Italy when they could have just interviewed this guy over Zoom or something like that? But no, they went all the way to Italy. Ladies and gents, you need to really think about that. They spent all that money and effort to make sure that this guy is exactly who they were looking for. And I think they're leaning towards Mike Scariolo. I could be wrong. And again, ladies and gents, if I'm messing up his name, here is his picture. Just have a look at him. There you go. That's the man. I think it should either be Adrian Griffin or this man. I'll be happy with either of these people leading the head coaching job for the Toronto Raptors. Of course, another reason why these two went over to Italy, apart from interviewing this man, is because, hey, you know what? A little R&R don't hurt, baby. You might as well just do it, right? So that's all I got for today, folks. Again, just a reminder, if you like the content, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you want to check out some more of my content and want to join that Raptors in One family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And or if you have some comments, like I had mentioned, hit that comment section. So until next time, I'm out.